Okay. Yeah, crowns to dust. So this is the second recording session after what happened the last session? I died on the mines. So I am going to reacquire whatever I can acquire before I dive down in the mines again. Because clearly the progress is going through the mines. I will be using a guide openly, a little bit openly right now, because I feel like I need one. Thank you. I know I can recruit at least one of the other main characters to the party. So I'm gonna see which one I can recruit as soon as possible. I'm also gonna look for other supplies that I can find. I'm gonna look for soul stones so I can use the table thingy. And then when I'm able to continue recording properly, I'll come back. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a quick research to see what I can do with the sword. But, oh! So I did notice there was more dialogue choices with him that I skipped to the first video. Like if you... let me pause. If you exhaust all his dialogues, at some point you're gonna go like, oh, we should travel together. And he goes like, yeah, that would help you, but I don't want to travel with anybody. Well, now he's here. Hello. How are you again? You're still alive. Ha, I guess I misjudged you previously. Guess you did. This place is truly curious, isn't it? They say these are the intestines of the god of the depths. That means we are inside an older god of the depths. Ah yes, he is not that well-known god, as he is mostly worshipped by those who are forsaken and forgotten. His people often shy away from light to prefer dark corners of the earth. You've seen the cave dwellers yet? They prove my point quite well. The god of the depths is responsible for the layout of these dungeons. He is ever changing his shape to challenge the visitors. I try to please him if I were to delve deeper. Would you like to join my party? To be honest, my verdict on you is too open. I don't trust you, put it bluntly. Oh, have you found what you're looking for? Yeah, not yet. There is a man in prison somewhere in these dungeons. The man has something that shouldn't belong to any human. I'm here to retrieve it. And perhaps get rid of the man while I'm at it. He carries an ominous energy with him. I'm not sure what to think of him. You sure that I want to come? Maybe I will, actually. That is clearly more than you than I initially expected, so it would be an honor to crowd these dungeons with you. And Hravingald has joined the party. Cue the fanfare. There is no fanfare. I will not be adding a fanfare. But I got opium. So I'm sorry for like every time I'm coming up I am on the pause menu. I am somewhere different. Here is a thing that I discovered. If those Shambler enemies happen to touch you during this fight, like they do this weird caress attacking you, it decreases your mind. It doesn't only decrease your mind, however, it decreases your mind permanently. I didn't like that, so I reset the save again. This time I fell through a different hole and I found this. There is a giant cockroach on a throne, just chilling here. Can I talk to you? There is a huge insect sitting here. Greetings. Greetings. It appears you understand us. But alas, you are not one of us. Not just yet, at least. Tell me, oh filthy human, do you want to kneel in front of me? Yeah, sure. Your humility pleases me. I might just make you one with our kind. One day. Yes. But for now, you are a peasant. Say it. Say you are my peasant. I am your peasant. Peasant. That is a lowly being on the upper levels. A wretched being who wishes to be like us. The being wants to soar the skies. But we cannot allow that. Not from someone as miserable as goddamn dogs. Hold on. Murder that being. I want to see its blood flow, and I shall reward you. I don't know who you're talking about, but on that little pause, everyone is now feeling a little bit peckish. Right? What happened? Okay. There is a lot of weird stuff happening, man. Scroll of marksmanship. Like, traversing this area for some reason is being a little bit of a pain. Because sometimes I can't run from these guys. Which means that one, they either are going to do their thing and reduce my maximum sanity with a caress. Or Moonless is gonna bite off their heads and I'm gonna get poisoned and damaged and I'm just gonna waste supplies. All I wanna do is get my barbarian marksman out of here so I can continue. I'm probably... I still don't know which way I'm going, to be honest. I just want to get the barbarian marksman out of the ticket. Then I'm gonna save. Yeah. Save the game. And then I wanna see what I can do. Getting into the party. Here we go. Now to get off the ticket. Okay, I guess I'm fighting this. Really didn't feel like doing it, but I guess I'm fighting this. Okay, forgot to use the Sojans. All enemies. I equipped the war side on it, right? Well, it's missing all the enemies. Oh. Okay. Is a soul stone? Yeah, sure. Okay, save the game. Here we go. Feel a bit rested. Thankfully, you hear a crack under your feet. God damn it. Well, down the hole I go. Thankfully, one thing that I learned, this game does have the mechanic of if you eliminate every single enemy in a room, and that room happens to have a bed, you can, as long as every enemy is dealt with, you're free to use a bed in a room, doesn't matter how big the room is. It is something I didn't know that was in this game. I'm glad there is in this game. Of course, if the enemies are still alive, you're gonna have to roll a coin. And if you fail the coin, you'll probably get attacked or worse. Can I open this? Again. Oh. Empty scroll. Of course I'm going back to save again. I got an empty scroll. What do you mean a terrifying presence has entered the room? Mario has logged... I don't like this Mario has logged in... Oh! Mario has logged in message. What is that? Can I run past you? Somehow? They're gonna leave. Okay. Okay, this is the last time, I promise. The last time that I open this on the menu. But I was making a quick research on what I could use for the empty scroll. I just found out that I have one of the items that I could use for the empty scroll. So yeah, because there is two things that I could get. One, I could get an Eastern sword. That is the same swords that I from the ghost guy on the ticket. Like, go to the ticket, get the sword for the ground, fight the ghost. If you defeat the ghost, you get the sword. If you don't, well, the ghost is probably gonna kill you. And the other thing is these passages of Mahabharata, which is a book that allows me to get a bunch of things, including that one sword that killed me on the last video, when I went to the wall. As long as I have this book, apparently I can get the sword, but I need to read the book, something that I didn't do. And the other thing that I can get is an accessory. First verse. Okay, how does the scroll work again? Because I forgot. Okay, here is what I understand. The scroll can either give you or teach you anything that you want on the game. It's kind of like a cheat item. It is very, very difficult to come by. But as long as you have one, you can ask for anything that you want. The first verse is always, "Oh Lord." I'm gonna go step by step because I'm also learning how to do this. And I wanna teach whoever is curious on how to do this. Second verse, I want the accessory. So I'm gonna go, which give? Is it give? Oh Lord, give. Okay, oh Lord, give. Everything that I see says it has to be on capital letters, so I'm gonna go capital letters. Oh Lord, give. Then the third verse. What is the item that I want? White angel, is that it? Oh Lord, give white angel. Alma blesses you with the white angel soul. Okay. Which is apparently an accessory. The soul of the white angel gives his owner swift movements and an extra... Ah, I see. Okay, proper progress now. I am going to go... Let me pray to the Shmiras. This is Sylvan. I am going to progress through the mines instead of going through the ticket, because I believe it doesn't really make a difference. I think you know, there's a person living in the darkness, but there is also this guy here that I don't find in the ticket. Did I hide? Did I talk to him? The person disappeared into the darkness. Oh. Well, I want to talk to him. Show yourself. You step out of the shadows. Oh, new visitors. My name is Nostramus. I'm an alchemist living down here. Pleased to meet you. You cannot quite tell if the alchemist is a woman or a man. Something about his stature seems almost otherworldly or ancient. Nice to meet you too. The white-haired alchemist gives you a smile that seems almost too genuine. My apologies, I left a kettle on and in a bit of a hurry. Let's meet again. And there it goes. The person disappeared into the darkness, the echoes of his footsteps sound distant before vanishing into moist air. Oh, here he comes. Statue. There we go. Attack. Now here is something that I learned. Do I even have an item? I do. So here's something that I learned about the statue, because I did check for information. Apparently, if you're playing on easy, you can defeat the statue by just throwing an explosive vial. The guardian, that is that ghost, you have two ways of defeating this guardian thing. You can either use cursed weapons or magic to attack the ghost, because as soon as the ghost is down, the fight is won. Or if you have between 1 or 2 explosive vials, depending on the difficulty you're playing, you can just use it. Every piece of the armor is destroyed and you win the fight. Hello. I spoke to you on the first video, so I'm gonna skip the dialogue. Pretty much he says that he's here studying, he's well, he's living here in the dungeon. That is pretty much how he says it, I believe. He doesn't say anything important. Or too clarifying. Study fields of knowledge is like ancient nature, the heartbeat of the earth. People in this age don't notice nature. Why are you staying here? That's a silly question. This place is actually very crucial to my research. How do you stay sane in this darkness? It's supposed to be dark here. We're being thrown with this dungeon, but a surprise day. Say so. Got another empty scroll, huh? Scroll of the Black Arts. Learn the secrets of the Black Orb. I'll be teaching this to the Dark Priest. And the other empty scroll, I'm probably... Oh, a second empty scroll. Okay, for these 2 empty scrolls, I'm probably gonna find another safe to save spot. Light the torch. But first I need to destroy this yellow mage on this corridor. Moonlight is getting tense. She clearly doesn't like the presence of the yellow mage. Kill, girl! Gotta kill it! The right arm. A romantic trick, sure. Really? Oh, there we go. Only empty sack of clothing remains here. There is something underneath the pile. You find a scroll of the Black Arts. Another one. There was an extra enemy here the last time I've been to this place. Level 6 mines. There is a human head impaled on this travel spear. The head is aligned with a way that it means to intimidate passerbys. Oh no! It's another one. Oh, that scared me a little bit. Okay. I'm more or less... Ooh. Oh, that was a bug. Mastery over insects. You're able to hear whispers. Master, the hole is a vile place. Fire for the likes of you. Paradise for the likes of me. The hole. That hole? There appears to be a whole colony living down here. Hello? Oh. Some kind of ritual statue is standing here. It might just be your imagination playing, but it's almost looked like the thing moved in the corner of your eye upon entering the room. I don't doubt it. What is that? There is something shiny here. No, yeah, not that. There's a rotten head in a grasp of an ornament hand. Human sacrifices seems to be a common theme around here. Okay. Could use a soulstone. Soulstone changes appearance, okay. Oh god, what is that? Is that a ratkin? Is a weirdo rat person thingy? Still looking at me. It's a big open mouth. Oh, there's another one. Okay, it's a common monster, more or less. Okay, apparently the way forward is passing some of these guys. So... yeah, at least one of them are gonna have to attack. What the hell is this? Moonless guard. Do you know anything about this Moonless? Warcry. Provoke the enemy to attack in you. Oh. Meat cleaver. Still sweaty and damp. How do I have 14 ales? Well, I have 14 ales. Altar of Darkness. Hello. There is a mysterious object standing on the pedestal. The object is an ancient-looking cube with ornaments and decorations twisting around. The cube gives you a certain unnatural aura. You take the cube of the depths with you. It feels a lot heavier than you expected. Now what I meant to do. Slowly walk for what the hell is a mouth? A huge creature is lying here dormant. This is the god of the depths. She loves those rejected and forsaken as she is herself, very different from the rest of the other gods. Can I just walk on top of that? I don't feel like walk. No, good job, Moonless. Don't feel like walking on top of that. I guess I'm gonna. I can't. It's just a dead end. What is that thing I got anyway? Okay, this whole area was a dead end. Cool. Not cool, but you hear sounds of struggle coming from above. Oh, you could just turn away and not take part of this. What are you doing? Cave dweller appear out of the dark. Why are you attacking her? Yo, we okay? Thank goodness. Do you know what they did to me? Ah, cannot talk about it. No. Thank you for your help for 1,000 times. Without you, I'd be dead by now. Glad I could help. So relieved there are still good people in this world. To be honest, I'm just surprised to see a sane person in these dungeons. If there is anything I can do for you, let me know. I'm in adept of you. The thing is, they did things they did. Why are you doing down here? I stepped down this darkness to save my captain, the captain of the Knights of the Midnight Sun. Oh, goddammit. Maybe you've heard his name. It's Lagarde. If I ever meet him, you would surely remember him. Would you like to travel together? There are already so many people in your party that it would not suit me well to travel that big. Come back later, maybe things will be different. My name is Dars Catalyst. I am part of the Knights of the Midnight Sun. Her face starts to radiate the moment she started talking about the Knights. I apologize in advance, my manners might seem a bit strict for lowly commoners. Originally I had an uprising in the Kingdom of Rondon as a royal knight, before leaving with the Knights of the Midnight Sun. Okay, so I can't recruit you because my party is full, which is fine. Can I go now? No, you're still there. Step on a bear trap. You don't step on bear traps. You don't step on bear traps. You're a smart little boy. That's annoying. Oh, you just did. He's stuck on a bear trap. Can I kill you? No. No. What? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, maybe this is a very bad idea. I'm just running. What is happening? What are you? Cave mother. Hello? Breasts. Oh, fight is over. I still... Cave mother disappear into the dark. You do that. Okay. Cave mother gives you chase. Why are you doing this? I'm just gonna have to kill you now. Everything was fine and now I'm gonna have to kill you. You're dead. Cave mother seems to be finally dead. There is an opening between the legs. You reach out through the yellow mucus using from the inside. You find a gnome egg. I got a gnome. What? A ghostly... Ooh. So I did ask for a Eastern swords through the scrolls. I guess I'm not... still have to fight this guy. Oh well. Pyromancy trick doesn't do it. Oh, the Eastern sword hurts it, which is great. Thankfully I have a lot of ale, which I don't really think I should be using right now. Oh, there we go. Dark Priest's party was victorious. You managed to defeat the spectre that was after your swords. Like distant winds carried from the faraway lands, you hear whispers. Finish my task. Oh, worthy. The Eastern sword was purified. The engraving on the hilt becomes clear to you now. The Eastern sword was purified and reveals its true name to you, the Black Steel of the East. I see. Purified Eastern swords. A delicate sword from Far East is very sharp but fragile. Does it break? Oh yeah, and I made a pinecone pig. I made two. There is this chair here. It's a fine chair. You can sit on it. What does it do? The chair is surprisingly comfy. You can relax here for a brief minute. This is what it must feel like, sitting on a throne. The idea lingers to your mind that you came to these dungeons on your own free will. No one forced you to come here. You could have just slept late so that morning you embarked on this macabre quest of yours. There are countless things you could be enjoying in these very moments, but instead you sit in this chair surrounded by the piercing cold darkness. Sitting here, knowing that the moment you get up, death might be waiting for you just around the corner. It's horrible to say the least. What am I having? Existential crisis? Just a chair. Jesus. Then coming to realization that I made a bad choice. You get off the chair, man. Come on. What's this? Ancient door stands imposing here. Even if they seem age-old, there are markings on the ground, suggesting that they're being used rather regularly even during modern times. You can hardly make sense of the carvings on the door. They are crafted by some unknown culture. There is, however, a cube-shaped hole in the door, suggesting a possible... Oh, it's the cube that I got! Okay, but I kinda want something else out of this place. Not that. That's a guard. That's a captain. I don't want to fight the captain. I want a green herb if possible before Ragnvalder loses his arm. Oh, never mind. Terrified presence. Yeah, open the doors. The cube at the depth seems to react to the doorway. You feel a pulse coming from the cube. Alright. Ancient city, the tomb of the gods. Okay. This is new. I can't go forward. The statue was fallen here and only the crumbles of it remain blocking the way. This way then? This is a... Hi! Hello! Zombo? A bloody man stumbles from the shadows. It is a Zombo. Can I talk to you? Can I make you give up or something? You try talking to this wretched soul. Prepare to die. There is only blood. Stop biting Ragnvalder. Oh, he's dead. Is this like a puzzle or something? The stone statue is standing ominously here. It's too heavy to move. Won't even, but okay. What is that? Oh! Oh, it's tossing stuff on me. You got hit by a poison dart. Okay. Can I kill that guy? Kinda wanna do that. I'm still poison. Everybody's poison. And body snatcher. Okay. I am going... What do you have? Search. Trench coat at a creature and you also find a throwing dart. Moonless is dead now. I am going to... revive Moonless. Poor Moonless is dead. Okay. I know that I said I was just gonna get my guys back. And then I was going to back in the dungeon. Oh, Ragnvald is speak of hunger. Okay, give me 1 second. I did a quick research about that one dungeon over there. And then I did a quick research about the sword. Because I did hear that there is a way for you to get the sword. And, well, the way that I do the sword thing, and after, let me just say, the music on this area is very loud. Anyway, as I keep trying to say, whether I do what I'm intending to do right now, or go back to the dungeon and try to do the dungeon down there, technically, I'm going to end on the very same place. Technically. It more or less depends on how interesting I want the game to be, and I want the game to be as interesting as possible. So what I'm gonna do is, there is a mysterious sword stuck in the wall there. The sword emanates light blue hue. There is definitely something otherworldly about it. I'm gonna take the sword. The sword is stuck. I feel like I might be able to pull it out if you try it again. Take it. You take the sword, you get the blue sin. Now normally... Can I open my inventory? No? Why didn't it work? Okay, let me try this again. What if I go faster? Take it. Take it. Open inventory. Go books. Passages of Mahabharata. You open the Passages of Mahabharata, the pages start telling the stories about past ages. There we go. Now it works. Feels like I fell asleep almost. As you open your eyes, a new world is upon you. So, when I was walking around and I just wanted to read the books that I had to see anything new would happen, I read this one and it teleported me here. And then I went around and I searched, okay, what is the point of the book teleporting me? Well, literally, it is how I get the blue sin without dying. You recognize your form as the new gods, the beings trying to replace the old world order. Francois, the dominating one, looks at you with an intense look in his squinty eyes. He seems humored by your presence in this ancient landscape, a mortal to take a step into the realm of gods. You can almost feel a sense of nostalgia from his twisted smile. The rest of the new god seems less interested in you. The tormented one notices you. He radiates deep past traumas and torments, and you feel disgusted by just his mere presence. What he wants from you remains a mystery. You feel cold sweat run down your back under his intense glare. Let us meet again. Let us meet again. I don't know how to make a Spanish accent. The form fades into the rays of sunlight. Mahabharata downtown. Well, look, a new place. The long alleyways echoes and menace of a terror's past age. I've got meat. And tomatoes. Okay, I'm just gonna loot a lot of things. But an ancient talisman from the chest. You take the ever-watching talisman with you. Ever-watching talisman. An ever-watching eye is taking care of you. It seems to relieve your feelings of fear and terror. I see. I'll keep it in check. Your presence here is starting to fade. What do you mean starting to fade? Do I have a time limit to be here? Hold on. Apparently I have a time limit. God damn it. I didn't get anything. It's empty. Back on the mines. The passages of Mahav return to dust as return to this world. Okay, so I guess it wasn't a permanent passage. I'm gonna have to go to the tunnel anyway. God damn it. Double god damn it. How do I leave this place? Oh, there is a small crevasse here. You could fit through if you really wanted. Pitch black in here. Looks like the crevasse winds up if I push a bit further towards the darkness. I'll go. It's another one. Is this a good idea? There is a skeleton here in a tiny branch of the tree roots. Looks like the skeleton has been here for centuries. By the looks of its clothing, you guess that this person came from somewhere far east. You take Eastern silk robes, Jingasa Kabuto, and the charm of the Yaya for the skeleton. Okay. God damn it, I'm back on the ticket. Hi. You're a monstrous looking thing. What the hell are you? You're new. A fine and light one-handed sword with faint blue carvings. On the hilt there is something written, for the sinners. And shark teeth. The razor edge of the blade easily shreds soft skin. Is this cursed? It isn't. Cool. Let me prepare. And then I'll talk to that thing. Yeah, okay. Hello. The pathetic, bulky creature before you seems to struggle just to breathe. We delve too deep. Do I know you? I don't know if I know you. I probably do. It's more blood. Well, I'm already half an hour late. How about I go back to the bed that I'm using and just save the game again? Apparently, since I have to go to the dungeon. Hello. So I don't want to say that it happened again, but it happened again. This time, however, it was my fault. I recorded the next area that I went through, and I thought I recorded it. I really thought I recorded it, but I didn't record. Like, I saved the game, and then I stopped recording, and then I didn't resume recording, and I just played the game, and like that. But I actually like the loot that I got. I don't want to replay the game and risk not having the things that I got when I ran there the first place. So instead, what I'm gonna do, I am going to replay everything, but I'm gonna make it super abridged and try to like show everything that I saw when I went there the first time, and hopefully it's gonna be good. I'm probably just gonna comment on top of it, like, oh, I saw this thing and I saw that thing, and oh my god, everything's kind of weird and spooky and blah, and I don't know, stuff like that. funny enough, I didn't fight this guy the first time. Can I run? I cannot run. So on this version of the happenings, I actually managed to lose, I think Moonless was the one to lose a ball to one of the monsters, but anyway. When I first did this, I tried going to the left because I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to do some weird puzzle with the statues, but like, let me check the left side first to see if there is an easier way. And there is, like, the left side, you just have these doors that you need to take down. Of course, because I have the Eastern swords and a lot of party members, the doors are easier to take down. But I imagine there is a puzzle, but going left, there is literally just a door. Then you reach the ancient passageway. I can't speak. Sorry about that. And it's probably because I have Ravengard in the party, and he decides to monologue a little bit. Never even heard about this place, but the architecture suggests that this place is ancient. The spiders on the walls and the tilings of the pavement, they are typically used with buildings related to the older times and older gods. But there is also something very different about them. Like the patterns we've seen elsewhere had something lost in translation. Like they were cheap copies of the real thing. Yeah man, that's very cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was also my original reaction to Ravengard just monologuing over architecture. But eventually I went in after, you know, looting everything around. I lit up these torches. I was expecting to be jumped by something. I remember the first time going through here it was a lot slower. And then eventually I found this thing where you put the cube of the depths in. I didn't check anything else, even back then and even here. But apparently this is like the past. It is the same place that you go when you use the Book of Mahabharata. But yeah, I don't remember checking the door the first time. I was just paying attention. Okay, and then I went inside the building and I thought, oh, the first time that I went through this, I thought, oh, this is an NPC to talk with, and it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. When is there an NPC to talk with? And then is a mannequin called Uterus with a name below inside of it. I was like, oh, mannequin called Uterus. Okay, I gotta spank it. And then while I'm spanking it, the uterus, the baby fall down. I'm like, wow, okay, that is a baby on the floor. I'm gonna have to kill it. And then the baby's walking. And then, oh, okay, this is bad. I'm actually start panicking because I don't know what's gonna happen. Of course, you can't see this here because it's me talking over it. But I promise I was kind of panicking the first time I went through this. Whoa, whoa, that didn't show up before. That did not show up before. That actually didn't show up when I first played it. And that is true. Like I did I looked after it. I looked about that thing on the hole when I finished not recording. And yeah, I did find out that there is a chance he may just show up. The first time I actually looked through the hole. And I go like, oh, it's just a small hole. Maybe someone small enough can fit through it. I don't really remember. As always, I just walked around. I even joked that I got lost and just loot maxing. I'm probably gonna use that. Why did I get in a fight? Anyway, I walked around the city again. And oh, that is the spider guy. Oh, I don't want to talk to that. It looks creepy and weird. It's like a statue with a baby and a bobblehead. And I didn't do it. I was almost on the point where I'm like, maybe I have enough recording. I just want to check to see if there is anything else interesting and then maybe save for the next time. And then I got here. You can't hear because I have a limiter on OBS, but because of these earbuds that I'm using, the music on this place is insufferably loud. On the laboratory. The library, what is the name of this place? Grand Library, right. Of course the place is full of babies. There is this squishy noise out on the other side. I'm pretty sure that is the babies eating a mannequin for some reason. The first time that I went through here, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna talk about this later on in the recording, but I got different books from this. I'm pretty sure I got a Necronomicon. I don't remember. I'm probably gonna have to check this when I play the game for real later on. Okay, it was more or less here where I ended the other parts. I used my empty scroll to get a Book of Enlightenment, and I used it to save. From the books that I got on the library, however, I'm pretty sure I got a Necronomicon. It's mostly why I didn't want to redo everything that I did. Also, on this save, Moonless lost a paw against something. I think I don't remember what Moonless lost a paw. But yeah. Yeah. Probably now I'm gonna make some weird outro with all the text and some other music from the game. Take care.